Hi everyone, it's Jessica here from Paper Ink Stamp and welcome back to my channel. So today's video we're going to be looking at Simply Cards and Papercraft issue 257. So this one here came with a card making kit. This one is called Ahoy There Ultimate Card Making Kit. You've got 127 plus elements in here. So you've got 91 die cut toppers, 9 patterned papers, 2 postcards, anchor sequins, twine, acetate, foam pads, 5 stamps and 5 card blanks in here as well. So all in that seaside theme. Let's just pull it all out. Okay, so this is everything. So we have our die cut toppers here. Let me just move my lights around a little bit. So we've got all of our die cut elements here. Some of these are really cool. I do find with these though, they have quite a big bleed around the edge. That one's a little weird, but yeah, you've got a little bit of foiling on there as well. So, but some generally, you've got a little decoupage here. Generally, some really lovely little images, and you've got some quite big ones on that as well. Our patterned papers are double-sided, and they are 6 by 6 inch. So these are the papers that we've got. Some little fish. So we've got some more background pages, and then we have some more of the, pop those ones down, we have some more of our main focal pages here as well. So we've got some single-sided, we've got 2 of those in there. So we have some single-sided ones here as well, which is quite nice. So we have 3 pieces of like pre-scored pieces. So these ones scored in half. So they are 3 inches by 6 inches. I don't know if they're supposed to be our postcards, possibly, I'm not sure. We've got some foam pads, we've got some acetate squares here to use with our sequins. We make some shakers, and then we have our card blanks. They must be card blanks. We'll have a look in the magazine themselves, but I'm guessing that because it says 5 card blanks, so that would make 5. So we'll have a look at that. Obviously we've got our twine, sequins, and we have our stamp set just here. And then we have our 2 postcards there with a little bit more ephemera there. Let's take a look in the magazine. So, just have a look. Like I said, I'm pretty sure then they are, so they're not in this set of cards. We've got making an infinity shaker, we've got a Z-fold card, we've got a circle easel card there. We have got this one with this spinner element in it, and this one's nice using an embossing folder there as well to create that really nice background. So let's have a look at some of the other inspiration. So here's some more inspiration. We've got a shaker gift bag, we've got a money holder using one of the postcards there, we've got a gift tag, a cake topper, we've got a gift bag postcard, what's this one here, oh, an easel gift box. That one's pretty cool. Some more inspiration here. I do like this where we're turning the stamps into small little sections. I do quite like that. Got this one, I'm guessing that's stamping onto the patterned paper and cutting those out. A couple really nice cards there from Nikki. Creating a scenic focal point with texture. So that's pretty cool there as well. So I'm not seeing anything for what these could be. Again, maybe an easel kind of card, but yeah, I'm not seeing anything as of yet. No, okay, so I'm not seeing anything to be used with these for the moment actually in the magazine itself, but let's take a look at what comes in the next issue. So this one goes on sale the 30th of May, and this one here, issue 258, we've got Dragonfly Delights by John Next Door. So you've got a versatile 10-piece coordinating kit, so it looks like you get the stamps, you get a coordinating die, and you get an embossing folder in there as well, plus 3 digital papers and toppers. I'm guessing you can download then as well. So that is the magazine. So now we can have a look at what we've got. Yeah, I'm guessing these are maybe like slimline cards. Just little easy to go slimline cards possibly with those ones. And then we had 2 square, I'm guessing this is 4 3/4 inch square card bases there. Again, we had our acetate, so that's going to fit on there if you want to use that. Again, we got our foam. We've got a mixture of double-sided and single-sided papers here. I'm not sure if this is a mistake or not. I'm not 100% sure, but that is fine. We've got our postcards and we have our toppers. So I'm going to have a little think about what we're going to do, what we're going to create, and then we'll come back and get creating using this issue of Simply Cards and Papercraft. Okay, so I printed some of these older sheet load of cards. So this is from November 2020, and I have a plan to use up as much of my patterned paper as I have in my stash as possible. So I downloaded and printed a whole bunch of these off to use with those pads. But I thought, well, why not, since we've got a card making kit here today and we can make a full card using this kit, then why not do that with one of these sheet loads. So again, this is November 2020, and I'll link the video in the description box down below. So we have this big border for this card. I've again changed the measurements slightly, not lots, but just a little bit to kind of match our cards a little more, but just so we don't have as much white space, and so our patterned paper pieces are just a little bit bigger. So as always, we're going to be making some A2 size cards for us here in the UK. So let's go ahead and get cutting. So I've picked my 3 pieces of patterned paper. We're going to go with the lighthouse, we're going to go with the fishes, and then we've got this striped patterned paper here as well. And what I'm going to do is probably pair this, if I've got any, maybe some pale yellow was what I was thinking would look nice with this, so kind of bring out this little colour here. I thought that would look quite nice. So let's bring in our trimmer, and the first piece that I want to cut really is this bottom section here. So we have the pattern going the right way. For these two, we can obviously cut it from the vertical, but this one is going to be a horizontal strip, so we want to make sure we cut that, especially if we have a directional paper, which we do here, not for this one, but for these two here. So the first cut I'm going to do, let's put those to the one side. The first cut I'm going to do is I'm going to rotate my paper this way, and this bottom piece is going to be 1 3/4 inches by 3 1/4. So I'm going to start off by cutting out 1 3/4 because that is going to be the height. And then we're going to cut this down to 3 1/4. So we've got that piece. Then we're going to cut our left hand side is going to be 1 1/4 by 3 inches. So we're going to do 1 1/4 by 3 for that piece there. And then the third piece, which is the right hand piece, is going to be 1 3/4 by 3 inches. So 1 3/4 by 3, and that is our third piece there. And the reason I didn't cut the length of this piece here straight away to 3 inches, because then I've got a nice piece left over. So I'm going to pop that to one side for the moment, and I'm going to go ahead and do the same cuts with the other sheets. So I've also cut my yellow card down here, and this is 3.5 inches by 5.25 inches. This is going to fit my card bases that I create myself, which do measure 4 inches by 5.75 inches. So I'm just going to fold a couple of card bases here. Okay, that should be enough. So what we're going to do is take our 3 bases. We can just line them out like this, and then we're going to alternate these like so. So I have that one there, that one there, and we've got a nice gap in between as well. That one is going to go there. So I want to make sure we're alternating this pattern. So we did have a little bit of patterned paper left, so you don't have to have as big a gaps in between the patterned papers as what I've got here. You could have them a little bit smaller if you wanted to. So this is quite thin paper, so we are just going to glue this straight down, and of course some of these are double-sided as well, so you could change it up that way as well if you want to have all of them sort of slightly different. But I think this is quite nice, you know, where you've got using the same papers but they're in a different position on each card. So if you're looking to make a little gift set maybe, then patterns like this can be ideal. I'm just going to line up the outer edge with the edge of my bottom piece to make sure that we have a nice even border around the outside. So I'm going to line this piece up with both pieces. And again, you can go a little bit bigger if you want to, so you don't have as big a gaps in between your panels. I'm going to go ahead and just stick these other 2 down. Okay, so there are the 3 cards. So they're looking really great. I love then this gap we've got around the border, slightly bigger, which is the same as what Alicia's got on her sheetload of cards template. And yeah, you could just leave it like that, pop a sentiment on it if you want to, but we're going to have a look at see what we've got left in this kit. So we could use, let me just move this out of the way. So we have got our stamp set, so you could just stamp an image onto here, but I think we'll just use, just for ease, use the die cut toppers because we've got a lot of them, but we will bring the anchors, I think, back in to use as an embellishment. So we also need some sentiments as well. So I like this one that says "Gone to the beach," and maybe with the crab, I think that one's going to work really nicely. So just pick these out. So we could even pop a house in with that one as well. What else have we got? So we've got this really nice big boat, Sail Away With Me. Or we got a smaller version. Let's pull that one out, see what that one looks like. So that one would go, don't know if I like that one as much. This one's quite nice, that's Sail Away With Me. And we could do the lighthouse on one of them. That might be quite nice since we do have the lighthouse on there. Maybe we could add one of the fish to that one. That might be quite nice. Life's a Beach. Maybe one with the boat this little boat here might be quite cool. It's nice because they do pop out quite nicely, but then I feel like that would look good, but I don't like the sizing of the sentiment. So we could do the smaller one. I like that. And we could just do a few little pieces on that one as well. So yeah, I feel like maybe this one needs something extra. We could do a little anchor for that one maybe, and then they've all kind of got 3 elements on them then. So we don't want to use that sentiment. We've got the foam in here as well, so I'm going to grab my pokey tool. So I feel like yeah, I'm actually going to mix these ones and just put that one on there, because you've got the lighthouses there. I think that one's going to get a little bit lost if I have that one there. Something along those lines. So I'm going to add these elements flat. Let's just bring our glue back in. So I'm going to add these elements flat, and then I'm going to use the foam pads on our sentiment. And then we're going to add some of those anchor embellishments on there as well. But again, because it's a full kit, they're really nice and simple to put together if you're looking for some quick projects. If you're looking to make a nice gift set maybe. Grab our sequins. So again, in the magazine they showed you using these for shaker elements. There's definitely something going on. But let's just grab a fine tip glue and let's just add a few. Let's just grab the jewel picker. So obviously these aren't sort of solid. Well, they are solid. It's just you're going to be able to see the glue, but the glue will dry. Let's just move. That's a jewel picker. Just adds a little bit of sparkle. Let's do this one as well. Sort of going on the theme. So 1, 2, and I'm trying to alternate the direction a little bit. There we go, that's that one. And then lastly, just in and around, and definitely doing them in odd numbers gives it a nice kind of feel to the card. It's a little bit more pleasing to the eye. And here is our finished card. So I did create a second batch as well, cut exactly the same way and finished the same way as well, just because we had a few more papers that we could use. So obviously these are the ones that we have just created on screen now, finished with those sequins, and it works really nicely then with that yellow, that more pastel yellow for our background, and then having the ephemera and the sentiments on there just really help to yeah, finish it off and just give it that really nice matching theme. And then these are the three that I've just created off screen. So again, you can see that the pattern is exactly the same, the layout as well from what we have created in those first cards, and again adding those sequins and those ephemera pieces on there as well. And you can see that it works with a variety of papers, so a super easy one to create. And again, the fact that you've got a kit here as well just makes it all the much easier, just because then you have everything within the kit to finish your cards as well. You're not kind of having to go searching for your sentiments or any sort of matching imagery to go on these as well. So again, just to remind you, this was using the sheet load of cards from November 2020, so I'll leave a link in the description box down below back to that video where you can see how you can go about downloading this template to create these cards. And again, then we have created 6 cards using 6 sheets of paper. We probably could, like I said earlier, adjust the sizes a little bit if you don't want as much of the yellow sort of showing, but once you've added your ephemera and your toppers on there, you can't really see it too much, so I'm really happy with how these ones have turned out. So let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Again, find the link in the description box. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future videos. So that's going to be it for this video. So thanks very much for watching and happy crafting.